So I do like the green, or is it a blue? Let's call it greeny blue. Somebody will know the exact name of this colour. And you've got too much time on your hands, bro. If you do. No, I'm just joking. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms and welcome back to our Elm Creek beginner series. So basically we're just finishing off our straw, it's our wheat harvest. We've got a ton of straw we need to pick up. And we're currently baling that, so we're just going to continue that baling. And then we're going to check back in with the rest of the operation. So we've got a few things on the go. We've got some field expansion planned. We are going to realign this field. So wait for that to drop. And yeah, we're just going to start sort of expanding the farm a little bit. So it has been a few days since I've jumped onto here, so I'm just trying to refresh my memory where we left off. I'm really liking the straw bales all over the place. That looks pretty cool. Alright, let's get this guy going. Alright, almost there. I think we've got one or two more runs, and then we should be sweet. Oh, we've got a little bit over there as well. So we've purchased a second seeder. We're probably still on the hunt for another tractor, and we're going to just try and bump up our cycle of harvesting a little bit more. And I think what I'm going to probably try and do is combine all these fields. So I started doing that. You also notice we've got weeds turned on. So in the last video or the video before, we decided to turn everything except fieldstone, just to start adding a little bit more of the gameplay elements in. So if you're a new player, it's a good idea to start off with less turned on. So turning off ploughing, turning off weeds, turning off lime, so you can get a handle for the game. But as you grow and no pun intended, improve your knowledge of the game, it becomes a lot easier to integrate those gameplay mechanics. So just something to keep in mind. Right, I'm probably not going to get all this straw, but we'll get most of it. And I think there's a couple of runs just up the back there, so we'll go and grab those. So I really want to try and take advantage of the round nature of these fields. Oh, that's a terrible turn. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, try and take advantage of the headlands a little bit more. So doing the perimeter first, and then coming back through with the worker and doing the straighter areas, just to improve our harvesting efficiency a little bit. It just adds a little bit more realism to the gameplay. Right, so this should be our last one potentially. So let's unload and turn the baler off. Alright, let's go send this guy back to base. Now we've got the task of picking up all these bales, and where we're going to put them, so that's going to be the next thing I haven't considered. And I think we've got a bale trailer we've got to go pick up. So let's cruise down to the shop actually. I think I purchased the Rolland Auto Loading Trailer. That's my preferred trailer. So let's cruise on down to the shop and have a look. And then we'll come back and pick up all these bales. So we've got a ton of them. I mean, it does look very picturesque, I must admit. Like a proper farm, right? Alright, I'll see you at the farm shop. Alright, so it turns out we do have some new purchases. So what have we got? We've got a Bredel lime spreader. We've got a auto forage wagon. We've got the Profi liner, so that was going to be for manually loading productions, I believe. Now let's have a look in the garage. Used vehicles, we'll always check that out. Nothing special there. So it's the miscellaneous trailer. It's just the standard Profi liner. Okay, so I think the plan was to utilise that for some manual loading. Right, let's get this bale trailer. So I've got to purchase one outright. So we come into bale loaders. The one that I like is the Rolland LSP 9004. So that's that one there. It'll do 125 centimeter round bales. So when you purchase it, you just got to make sure you grab the auto load. And once you've got that configured the way you want, purchase that, and then just hook up your tractor, and you're good to go. All right, let's head on back to the farm and get these straw bales picked up. So I do like the green, or is it a blue? Let's call it greeny blue. Somebody will know the exact name of this colour. And you've got too much time on your hands, bro. If you do. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it's a cool trailer. The roll-on pack in general is pretty good too. I don't use a lot of their stuff, but they do have some cool items in there. Right, let's get this guy configured. So operating position. So basically what will happen is we'll just give way to this oncoming traffic. Now if we drive alongside these bales, it should just, like magic, pick them up for us, which it's doing quite nicely. So now this is on console too, so if you're watching this, the PC elitists have had auto load for forever, but us console peasants have had to wait for modders to hook us up with auto load, and it really just makes the whole baling process just that much more enjoyable, particularly for me, because I don't like to go around and pick them up manually. I mean, I do it on occasion, but because baling is a manual process and then the picking up and storing is a manual process, it just takes a long time and a lot of effort for the reward. But just for a bit more of a well, this is obviously not realistic, but if you're going to go the realistic route, you may want to just do manual loading with a bale spike or something similar. That's totally cool too. And that's the beauty of the game, you just mix it up however you want to do it. Alright, so we should get 24 bales here, so I wonder how many we'll be able to pick up here. Now the other thing I want to do is get to ploughing on this field, so maybe I should get this guy underway. So I'll get him on the lizard subsoiler, and I want to start ploughing this whole field. So we've got weeds turned on, so the ploughing will alleviate the need to worry about weeds. And I've also got to join the fields, and I'm going to reshape them slightly, just so they're a little bit more easy to maneuver, for lack of a better word. Okay, let's leave that there. Now what I might do is I might switch this tractor with the bale trailer. Oh, that was, wow. Okay. This is extremely unfortunate. Can we recover? Oh, wow. Oh, can we do it? Oh, I reckon we can do it. Wow, we are properly upside down here. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Well, I guess I've found the opening 30 seconds to the video. Trust me, I'm a trained professional. Alright, let's see if we can use this guy to nudge it over. I can't believe that toppled. Like, properly toppled over. I've got a feeling it was the big wheels, to be honest. Alright, here we go. Let's just give it a shunt. That has done absolutely nothing. There we go. For the win. Okay, you can stay there for a minute, buddy. I mean, I could have just reset it at the shop, but I just didn't want to go through the hassle of resetting it, driving it back, if I didn't have to. And looks like we're good to go. Alright, let's cruise over, hook up to this trailer and get this subsoil underway. So what I should have done is what I'll do is I'll start ploughing from here, and then we'll come back in and do the joining of the fields. So just make sure this is confined to the field. Yep, all good. Okay, so we are still, alright, operating position, should be good to go. Now it won't be as fast as the other guy. Why is this not picking it up? Operating position. Oh, there we did get it. Alright, let's move on. Oh, definitely feeling the weight now, right? I think potentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and sell these straight away. If I did have the money and the space, I'd get the bale storage mod. Well, it's not a mod, it's a Genuine Giants. I've used it a little bit. I can't remember the exact name of it. I think it's bale and pallet storage. So it's in the build menu under silos, I think. Pretty useful mod, actually. Alright, one more. Now, where can we sell the straw? That's the next question. Animal Dealer or South Valley Biomass Energy. I mean, we could store them, but then I just have to go and pick them up again. You know what, I think what we'll do is I am going to attempt to store them. You know what, I'm going to sell them. I've got no need for them. They're specifically for sale, so let's go and sell them. I'm probably just going to drive to the closest location, which I think is going to be probably Animal Dealer. Yeah, let's just go to the Animal Dealer. Alright, I'm going to drive on over there, and I'll meet you guys over there and see how much we can get for these bales. See you shortly. So I drove past the Animal Dealer, but let's just get back on track. Alright, here we are at the Animal Dealer. So I think the sell point if I'm not mistaken, is just down here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'll swing around this way. And basically to unload this trailer, it's pretty straightforward. You want to sort of kind of get it over here, will be fine. And then basically we want to get L1 and right analog stick and then unload. And that should, well, it's only, yeah, it's missed 2 of them, but anyway. So we'll come back for those guys at another stage. But that's 14 grand, so not too bad. All right, let's get this guy back on a worker, because I couldn't be bothered driving him. And not in transport mode. All right, so reset transport position. Let's go down that way. Okay. Right, where's our subsoiler? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and plow the section of field that I want to expand. Now what I want to do is I want to join field 50 and 51, but I'd need to check the map essentially. Yes, we can't quite join. So let's just go allow create fields and see where we can join to. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So I don't want to take it too far in, because basically we can't use this, we can't utilize this area here. We're not able to purchase it. And it doesn't function at all, so I don't think there's any way we can buy it. So if we go into the, yeah, so we've just done that tiny little corner, and that's probably about all we can do. Alright, let's get this guy lowered again. So what we're going to do is we're going to join all these fields up, one big field. I'm going to put some corners in. We should be right here. Just hit cruise control. So if you want to restore, you don't have to do this, but this is just something I like to do. If you want to restore the ground to its former texture, you can also do that by using the landscape tool, painting in what you need. But I just like to do this just to sort of expand it. And I think, you know, the developers have said they encourage people to do this as well, because they want their farms to expand and grow. And that sort of falls into the design of Elm Creek in particular, because you start with such a small area. To facilitate expansion, they want people to, you know, move out and expand into other areas of the map, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna do this headland row all the way around, and then we're gonna get this worker to do the rest, and then I'm gonna take out a huge loan. So I've been thinking about doing that for a little while as well. Now the reason why I want to take out a loan is to help expand the farm just that little bit more quickly. Oh, I've got a couple of bales I've forgotten about. Right, I'll come back for those. I just want to... Oh, here's another section I want to join, so I'm just going to get this little bit of missed field. The worker can attend to this. So what I want to do is sweep this edge around here a little bit. So basically just like that. And I'm going to limit to fields now because I don't want to expand too much. I still want to be able to drive around comfortably. It's just this headland row is going to make it a little bit easier to do what we need to. Alright, so we're just going to turn here. I'm not too worried about the corners. Okay. Alright, let's send the guy from the worker now to do these little sections. I'll pick up the rest of those bales. So you should be able to... Yeah, this guy should be able to go from here. And then I've got a few little areas I've got to fix up. Okay, this guy's having a rough one. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Anyway. So I think it's because I tried to get the worker to turn around. That's probably what happened. So you got to pay attention to when you... the angle you direct the... well, basically the end position of where they're supposed to end up. So in relation to the direction of travel, you just want to make sure that it's reasonably achievable. It's a little bit more challenging in a tighter area, so just something to keep in mind. I think what I'll do is I'll just park this guy over here for the moment, just sort of out of the way. Looks like we've got a few eggs to sell too soon, so that'll be good. Alright, and we'll leave it there. So let's go check on our subsoiler. So he's doing it. We'll leave him to do this job, and then we'll come back in for the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. If you'd like to support the channel by leaving a like or a comment, much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to check out my guide videos. I've got a whole bunch of beginner tutorials on the channel in my beginners/tutorials playlist. So if you're a new player to the series and you're looking for some tips and tricks, be sure to check them out because they'll be a massive help to you. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.